Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Slay the Spire. We are in Act 2 with a Ironclad build here that is just, the goal is to just passively gain block. We're going to try to remove all the defense from our deck. And with that in mind, we've got a fair amount of cash. We'd like to hit as many shops as possible. And so there's only, as far as I can tell, 3 shops on this particular act. There's one over here on the right. There's one over here in this left half. And then, unless I'm missing it, over here. Now, question mark might contain a shop, but to me it says we're going to go down kind of the right side to try to do the shopping, because we're looking to remove the defense whenever possible. Plus, who knows, maybe we can do some other good stuff with the money. It doesn't mean we're going to take here, so we're going to get 3 regular fights into an elite, which might be a little terrifying. We do have the weakness potion, though, so that might be okay. 1 question mark. Alternatively, you know, double question mark over here, or... like, any over here means we dodge this elite to go to the shop, and then I guess we can hit this elite after, but... we then miss this shop here, and I really would like to hit 2 shops on this level to do some removal, so I think this is the way we're going to go. Alright, we got the plated armor guy! Hey, Shelled Parasite. I appreciate a guy with some nice plated armor. So, we are in fact going to take damage on this first attack, because that would be 11. That's going to hit me for 14. We'll lose a plated charge. I'm actually thinking this first turn, I'm just going to drop 2 defense, which will give us 15 total armor, so we won't take any damage, and we won't pop the plated armor. We'll go ahead and make him vulnerable. We don't pierce his armor, unfortunately, but he'll still be vulnerable next turn. And then we just start laying on the beats over here. The fire-breathing... losing HP from an attack, so that's not an attack, so it won't help trigger that, which is too bad. We will Warcry to cycle probably defend. There we go, it works out. Metallicize, strike, and strike. So at least we got rid of 1 charge over there. Oh, right, and we're getting to redraws now. The defend plus can stay, because playing a defend plus is slightly better, more block than Orichalcum. And we do have the curse. Actually, removing the curse is probably the #1 priority rather than removing the blocks. So there you go, even more incentive for the shops. Hopefully we'll get a question mark event that lets us remove some stuff. I should have never taken the curse. It was dumb in hindsight. Whatever. No way to pop this in one go. Either way, we use 2 cards. Yeah, so it doesn't actually matter what order I hit this guy in as far as I can tell. So we'll do that. We'll take a little bit of damage here. 6 damage. We haven't taken any yet. No, we must have taken 1 from something. Whichever. I suppose I could even weaken this guy to prevent that. Oh, we took 1 from the regret. Bash. So 12, because I'm currently going to armor for more than that. So I'll take nothing. Yeah, 14 per turn. This is 14 damage, so again, it won't actually hurt me. And... excellent. Alright, 3 hit points down. Battle Trance. Battle Trance is fine-ish. I guess it's strictly still good. Like... you can't draw any more cards, which means you don't get any more Unceasing Top, but it can help you on turns where you might be stuck otherwise. Like, it's still pretty fine. Especially since it's free. I think it's worth it, because in a sense, it does actually shrink your deck. Oh, nice. So, no, that's the Dexterity one, never mind. HP, Power, Boost... some decent stuff here, including actually Seeing Red. Seeing Red is particularly good with Unceasing Top. Well, card removal service, we get rid of Regret. Yeah, we want stuff that gives us energy so that we can run the Unceasing Top longer. So that's the way it's going to go. Exhausts itself so it doesn't really stretch out our deck. I don't think we get anything else because I really do want to save money for more withdrawal removals. We got a Battle Trance. You can't cast 2 back-to-back because then you can't draw cards. So drawing 1 into another is kind of dumb. Deep Breath is sort of free, right? Because it replaces itself. But it costs us money to buy, so why would we? And again, it gets canceled by Battle Trance. So I think we just leave here. That's fine. Question mark into not a fight, not a fight, not a fight. A relic is good, but again, the Wraith screws up our top. I will actually not do this. And again, a small deck means rampage cycles a lot more. In fact, if I can get a couple more rampages or something like that, I will really be laughing. Okay, I think we'll have to do some weakening here. I can't use potions. I forgot! Keep thinking about the potion stuff. We got Sozu, so alright, one less thing to worry about. We've got the Seeing Red. So, I'll Battle Trance. Defend is strictly worse than Orichalcum. We have a couple of cost cards. Now, this one sort of doesn't count, but does, yeah, actually doesn't help at all if your hand is empty. Unless it gets upgraded. Like, it'd be nice to grab Fire Breathing. I think we just save Seeing Red then. So we'll take some damage here. Certainly less than ideal. I have to use the bash there and sort of waste the vulnerable. But now we aren't going to take damage. And, wow, that is a lot of attack he's got going on there. And a Warcry. Just to, because mostly it eliminates itself, because we're going to be drawing that in a second. So it's a little crazy, but Seeing Red, and then we start triggering the top. There's the defend. Another defend. A strike. A Battle Trance is actually gets us closer to Letter Opener, but we run out of energy, so. Alright, done and done. Boom, boom, boom. Little passive thing. No damage to us, and he should die next turn. Boom. Did. Little heal. What you got for me? I don't like that. Bloodletting does work with the Unceasing Top, but I don't know, man. I think because we're not blocking hard, I think we've got to manage our hit points a little more carefully than we might. I'm just going to skip this. Okay. I like to kill the little guy first. I think he spawned with more hit points in this fight. And he's probably going to heal more or something crazy like that. Let's Warcry. I think we'll use the Defend Plus. Bash, Rampage, and go. Keep looking up at the potions. So we're going to take one, and it does remove a charge from our plated armor, which is too bad. Strength, strength, plus 3 strength to both. Okay, you'll probably heal this turn. I don't know. Yeah, we'll open with the Battle Trance. Fire Breathing. We can't draw any more from the top. And the Defend, again, is strictly weaker than Orichalcum, so we're not going to Seeing Red right now. We're just going to go and beat the crap out of this guy. And apply a little bit there. He was going to armor both of them up, which only armors him up. Yeah, I forgot about the passive count from the Fire Breathing. Does it actually increase the number, or would I have to count myself to really optimize? I think I'd have to count on my own. Battle Trance. It's weird to me that Battle Trance doesn't exhaust itself. Like, with such a small deck, we actually don't need Unceasing Top. Bash. Strike. Strike. Still, we'll base around, like, Unceasing Top and Battle Trance aren't like an anti-combo. They're sort of redundant, but that's okay. It just still means we build our deck around the same idea. You're going to hit me for 17 here. I could actually go and block heavy this turn. Since I can't kill you... That's 9. So we'll have lethal next turn, so yeah, I'll just block heavy and that's fine. We'll take nothing. Thump. Get Rampage for the kill. Alright, bit of healing. Potion that we can't use. Normally armament's a no-brainer, but my deck's small enough and there's enough upgrades going on. I think it's okay. No body slam. Wounds... It's kind of cool when you upgrade Evolve, but since we're not getting it upgraded, and again, it's sort of... No, we can just skip this. Man, we're skipping a lot of cards. Keeping our deck lean and mean, I guess. But there's still a few things that I'm looking for. Killing this guy's the priority because he adds wounds. We're probably just going to accept the fact that we're taking a crap ton of damage on round 1. Well, or are we? And it can still defend to net gain a little bit more than an Hour Calcum. We're going to take a lot of hits. Are we... we don't have a rest coming up. Well, that's not true. I could go this way. I mean, it'd be better to upgrade. Thing is, I can't soak all the damage regardless. I think the most important thing is, let's take one of these guys out of contention. And then maybe look at reducing damage at that point. Ow. Hate those wounds. I mean, we're going to redrawing it, but yeah, the Warcry is basically just play it to get it out of your deck at this point. And we're weakened. So here's the defend, which we will play for an extra draw. And it does trigger the letter opener. There we go. Finish you off. Quite overkill, but that's okay. Sure. I mean, it doesn't exhaust itself. There's no reason not to play it. I wonder if that's going to retroactively fire off. It does! Oh, that's quite good. That is really quite good. Scrap is some more debuffing. Vulnerable is pretty bad. Almost out of plated armor as well. You're doing 21. Can we kill you? The answer is yes. Exactly the amount we needed. So we'll take only 1 from this guy, which isn't too shabby. Oh, yeah, we would have been fine being short 1. I forget about the fire breathing all the time. That's going to be a trend. Just be ready for it. This is just going to be the way that it is. I can't kill you. So we'll do that. That'll be more than enough, obviously. So we'll still go for the extra strike here. Next turn, you should be dead. So I'm a little low. Again, we got the rest. And maybe I could make do without the rest. Watch me rest, and then out of the question mark, I'll get a freaking healing event. Self-forming clay. Whenever you lose HP in combat, gain 3 blocks next turn. I think that would screw up the Orichalcum, so I don't think I take it. It's tempting to grab a cleave, because we have no AoE. And it's cheap. I don't even use strength boosters, but I will. I'm going to skip the relic. Because whenever you lose HP in combat, gain 3 block next turn, which means Orichalcum can't trigger at the end of my turn. Do I have enough? Is there another rest after him? Yeah. Because we can shop in this. I'm really tempted to just go here. What happens with 4 cards? I don't think that helps. That gives us... Oh, it makes it cost 0. Yeah, so it's effectively 1 extra energy with the Seeing Red. Is probably what we want to do for our deck as our top priority. Because we can play a lot of cards quite quickly. Yeah, let's go and upgrade Seeing Red. I think that's an excellent idea. Hopefully better than resting. It'll depend a lot on what the hell this event is. Okay, it's not a fight. Remove all strikes, gain bites. Lose max HP. I don't think that changes our current HP. I think this is an excellent one to go with in this particular situation. I think it's great. Just chain some strikes Prayer Wheel, non-boss chests now also contain cards. That's really not gonna... Like, we've got one more act left, and I don't need more cards. I need more punching power. Alright, we're gonna go for this elite. Give us a good relic. Okay, it's Mr. Stabby Stabby who likes to give me wounds, which is actually gonna be very annoying for this particular deck. We're gonna start with the Battle Trance. We are gonna metallicize. You know, War Cry to cycle. Oh, right, I can't draw anymore. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. 3 mana, so I can't cast everything anyway. I'm going to have 9, 15 armor. So he's going to do nothing. So I can put, say, the defense on top of my draw pile, just in case it comes up next time. I mean, I could have cast more with the Seeing Red, but I think we're just going to not. And I'm not going to play that defend, actually. This and bite. We're going to take nothing. I'm just going to end turn as is. Okay, 24 damage. So again, I get 15 armor. I think it's important not to take any hits because I'll get wounds and it'll decrease my charges over here. I think that's going to be okay. We'll bash and set up a good vulnerability next time. Wait, hold on. I forgot that I get 6 less, so I was taking damage anyway. So, yeah. At least he's still vulnerable. So we're at full HP. He's going to hit me pretty hard here. But I'll only take 7. And he'll only actually hit me on the 1 hit, so only 1 wound. This one's much more dangerous. Battle Trance. Seeing Red. Bash. Bite. Cleave. And yeah, we'll play both defends for a little bit more defense. But we're going to take damage. Another wound. Still, it's not bad. And with our health regen, that vampire thing is going to be real good for us. 24 is a lot. But there's no reason to play 1 defend. I guess the question becomes, do we play the bash at all? Actually, the cleave only does the same amount of damage as the bite, so hold on. So yeah, never mind. It's moot point, because that's not going to do more. And there's no point to play the defend, so we do this. Okay, so we fall just short of lethal. We're going to take a little bit more damage here. But I think it's like shop rest? Something like that. Ooh, barely found our lethal here. I mean, we drew 2 attack cards. We only needed 1, but it was looking dicey for a second. Sundial. Gain... every 3 times you shuffle the deck, gain 3 energy. That's great for a relatively small deck. Spot weakness and flex. Actually, the extra strength is really nice. And flex actually works fairly well. I mean, it's in a sense less shuffling, but it's free. We want free cards with our setup. Yeah, okay. I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, shop rest. Let's do that. Relic-wise, max HP, more energy next combat, you do go crazy. Juju Bracelet, I think it's a little late for that. We're not even hitting another question mark in this act, so I don't think we're doing that, although I do kind of like it a lot. Okay, we are going to remove a card. I'm going to remove a regular defend here. And the War Cry at least doesn't hurt, as long as I play it correctly. Kind of expensive. We're going to lose HP from our card. We're not really losing HP from our cards. I think we get nothing, which is kind of annoying because you don't tend to get as many shops in the 3rd act. I wonder if I should grab the Strength Gainer. I don't know. We're going to go for an upgrade over here. We could upgrade the Battle Trance or the War Cry for more draws. The Flex for the 4 strength is incredibly tempting. The Bite for the extra hit point is nice. Cleave becomes a monster. I think we upgrade the Flex. because we could do big hits that turn. Especially if it happens to be like an extra energy turn. It can go pretty mental here. Hey, we got the Snecko! We'll be confused, which... We've got a lot of cheap stuff in our deck, so that's not going to help as much as we might like. We are going to Warcry, and we'll probably put the Defend Plus back on top to see what... if we might end up in a slightly better situation. Well, I guess we're going to draw the Defend Plus here, so... We're not going to take advantage of it next turn regardless. Yeah, mostly I'm playing that other card just to get it out of my deck. And it's not worth paying to remove it. Because it still offers some cycling, especially if we end up with some sort of wound in our hand. Random costs are random. I'm not even going to play the free defend. I think it's Metallicized, Fire-Breathing Bash. Because the defend is strictly worse than Orichalcum. Unless we had Dexterity, then it would come out to exactly the same. Or if it was upgraded, then it's slightly better. But none of those things are true. That is an expensive Seeing Red. That's expensive everything. I think we flex Bite. Ugh. Ugh, that is bad. That is really bad. Suppose if we're not like emptying our hand regularly, I may have made a mistake by adding like 0 cost cards in my hand, but this is a bad example of fights where you're not emptying your hand. Bash, double bite. No. Sorry, I was confusing myself because I was like thinking cleave bite, and I was like, wait, no, bite does as much as a cleave, so I want a double bite, but cleave is 0, so that's why you want that. Alright, it makes me vulnerable, but it doesn't pierce my armor, and we probably have lethal here if we draw anything. Well, we got the actual free Seeing Red. And we may as well Battle Trance. I don't think we need that, because I think regardless we have the lethal. Oh, there we go, bite. So, you know, basically full hit points. We got a regen. We can't use regen, so don't get excited about it. Pommel Strike upgraded is great, but we don't need that card draw. And I'd rather just cycle Rampage more, because it'll end up doing more damage. Like, it's just because of what we have. It's just because of the top and the Battle Trance that we're even thinking about behavior like that. Alright, turn plays itself. Flex, cleave, bite, bite. And I did end instantly, and I shouldn't have, because I could have drawn something that cost 0 maybe from my hand, but I wasn't thinking about it. Okay, I don't think Frail affects anything. I think it's only the cards we play. Although we do have a couple of defend cards that we could play. If I wasn't Frail, I'd be tempted to do that, but I am, so I'm going to bash, bite, bite. The weak actually does make the bite a little bit more annoying. But hey, we're at full hit points. 15 armor to soak this. Not so shabby. And potentially lethal here. Fire breathing. Warcry first, just to get it out of my hand. Here, we'll put that back on top. It's not going to matter, because we're going to Battle Trance. Then we're going to... I don't even need the Seeing Red. Bite. Bite. Rampage. Cleave for the not kill. Oh wait, I do need the Seeing Red, because I can draw more stuff. Grr, I keep... Except I can't because of Battle Trance. Okay. We got a weird deck. Like, we got two things that are making us build in the same way, but sort of, they really don't complement each other. We're going to finish this off with a bite for the heal. And not that it matters, because we were fully healed regardless. No, no. Well, actually, yes, headbutt, because you can use it to put Rampage back on top of your deck, and I like that. We got full hit points, so... Something said about just battle trancing harder. But I think what we do at this point is we go ahead and make Rampage cycle even better here. Okay. Oh, no, it is! It is King 420. He's got 2 swords, but he's got a sword and shield. Okay. So we can't draw more. So the 4 mana cost stuff that we have in our hand is all we're going to use right here. Although what I'll do is I will Warcry, which doesn't draw a card, and then forces me to put Seeing Red on top of my deck. Hey, I thought of a thing! So that way I'll have Seeing Red next time. So that's really the anti-combo, is the Seeing Red plus the Battle Trance. So, we'll be doing this. We're going to headbutt him. You're going to cast Rampage before you headbutt him. You know, we'll put Battle Trance on top of there, so at least next turn will be good. But yeah, that's actually what I want to do. I will defend. And do this. So Face Slap will take no damage. I think he's going to debuff us, yeah. And threaten to do a lot of damage on this go. Fire Breathing. Well, we empty our hand. Did we do, like, a third reshuffle? I guess we did. Wow, that's fast. Oh, wait, does this persist between fights? Anyway, dump. Rampage for 16. Bite. And so ends our turn. Can't use potions. So we are still vulnerable, so the 24 will go through our armor. But we've got him to about half. Now, he will start to get crazier and crazier. I don't know if it's worth Battle Trancing. I guess it doesn't make any difference. There we go. What we're going to do is, okay, we're going to flex, bash for the rollable. We're going to headbutt, putting the Rampage on top of her deck. Battle Trance, so we can cast a Rampage. Flex, Rampage. I mean, we could also bite to heal, but I think at this point we've got him. He does start to do insane hits. I think at this point, though, like, again, we don't have to worry about the hit points. Free shot, it does make me weak and invulnerable. And then he's going to buff himself. Bash, bite, bite, I think is fine here. Make sure he stays vulnerable. Done it now. This is super inflamed, and... oh no, he's still just buffing. I have nothing in my graveyard right now. I think we headbutt a bite back on top. Is fine. He's not vulnerable anymore. Face my wrath. So 12 strength. It's going to be a big multi-attack, right? 19 times 3. Flex. Bash. Well, actually, did we need to just defend? Well, it's only a single defend plus. 19 times 3, so that's... well, that's 60 minus 3. Okay, he doesn't have lethal, but it's goddamn close. We might have lethal next turn, though. Wish I could use potions. Execute. Order 66. If he attacks again, I'm dead. Oh, he's actually taking a buffing turn regardless. But I think we'd have lethal. I mean, we could flex into a Battle Trance. Into a Rampage for 44. Oh, I was going to say, no, I should have bit him. No, it doesn't matter. We get our health back, but... cards. All these are very expensive. They are powers... whenever you gain block, you deal 3 damage to a random enemy. That would trigger with all of our effects. I'm tempted to grab a single Impervious. But, no. So more energy would be fine. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All may start with more strength. It's a little scary because we do have a limit to how much we can block. We're not going to do that. Well, actually, the one less card draw, in theory, shouldn't hurt us. Whatever. Let's go crazy with the Philosopher's Stone. Energy for the win. Okay, we do have a lot of money. I'd still like to remove things. Shop. So we got a couple of different options. Really, we'd like to hit 2 shops if they're available, and I don't think there are. I don't think on Act 3 I've ever seen the later shops. Oh, there's one there. So actually, we can go double shop here, and I think that's the way to go. Double shop, 1 question mark, 1 elite. Campfire. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I gotta put a cut in here. So that's what we're gonna do. Thanks for watching, folks. Come back next time for Act 3.